Yo so bhagava araham samma sambuddho swagato yena bhagavata dhammo Supatipanno yasa bhagavato sawaka sangho tamayam bhagavantam sadamam sasangam ime sakare hiyataraham aropite hiyavipujayama Sadhu no bhante bhagava suchira parinibhutopi pachima janatanukam pamanasa ime sakare dugatapana bhute patiganhatu Amakam digaratam hitaya sukhaya Araham samma sambuddho bhagava Buddham bhagavantam abhivademi Swagato bhagavata dhammo dhammam namasami Supatipanno bhagavato sawaka sangho sanghang namami To the Blessed One, the Lord, who fully attained perfect enlightenment, to the teaching which he expounded so well, and to the Blessed One's disciples who have practiced well, and to these, the Buddha, and the Dhamma, and the Sangha, we render with offerings our rightful homage. It is well for us that the Blessed One, having attained liberation, still had compassion for later generations. May these simple offerings be accepted for our long-lasting benefit and for the happiness it gives us. The Lord, the perfectly enlightened and Blessed One, I render homage to the Buddha, the Blessed One. The teaching so completely explained by him, I bow to the Dhamma. The Blessed One's disciples who have practiced well, I bow to the Sangha.
Andamayam Buddhassa Bhagavato Pabhaka Namakaram Karumase Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Now let us pay preliminary homage to the Buddha, homage to the blessed, noble, and perfectly enlightened one, homage to the blessed, noble, and perfectly enlightened one, homage to the blessed, noble, and perfectly enlightened one. Andamayam Buddha Bitutim Karumase Yoso Tathagato Araham Samma Sambuddho Vicha Charana Sampano Sugato Lokavidu Anutaro Purisadhamma Sarati Sata Deva Manusanam Buddho Bhagava Yo Himam Lokam Sadevakam Samarakam Sabrahmakam Sasamana Brahmanim Pajam Sadeva Manusam Sayam Abhinya Sa Jayakatawa Pawadesi Yodamam dese sihati kalyanam maje kalyanam pariyosana kalyanam satam sabayajanam kevala paripunyam parisudham brahmachariyam pakasesi tamaham bhagavantam abhipujayami Tamaham Bhagavantam Sirasa Namami. Now let us chant in praise of the Buddha. The Tathagata is the pure one, the perfectly enlightened one. He is impeccable in conduct and understanding, the accomplished one, the knower of the worlds. He trains perfectly those who wish to be trained. He is teacher of gods and humans. He is awake and holy in this world with its gods, demons, and kind spirits, its seekers and sages, celestial and human beings. He has by deep insight revealed the truth. He has pointed out the Dharma, beautiful in the beginning, beautiful in the middle, beautiful in the end. He has explained the spiritual life of complete purity in its essence and conventions. I chant my praise to the Blessed One. I bow my head to the Blessed One. Andamayam Dhamma Bitutim Karomase Yoso Swagato Bhagavata Dhammo Sandhitiko Vakaliko Ehipasiko Opanaiko Pachatam Veditabo Vinyuhi Tamaham Dhammam Abhipujayami Tamaham Dhammam Sirasa Namami. Now let us chant in praise of the Dharma. The Dharma is well expounded by the Blessed One, apparent here and now, timeless, encouraging investigation, leading inwards, to be experienced individually by the wise. I chant my praise to this teaching. I bow my head to this truth. Andamayam Sangha Bitutim Karomase Yo so supatipanno bhagavato sawaka sangho. Ujupatipanno bhagavato sawaka sangho. Yaya patipanno bhagavato sawaka sangho. Samici patipanno bhagavato sawaka sangho. Yadidam chatari purisa yugani hata purisa pugala esa bhagavato sawaka sangho. Ahuneo pahuneo takineo anjali karaneo anutaram punyaketam lokasa. Tamaham sangam hapi pujayami, tamaham sangam sirasa namami. Now let us chant in praise of the Sangha. They are the Blessed One's disciples who have practiced well, who have practiced directly, who have practiced insightfully, those who practice with integrity, that is the 4 pairs, the 8 kinds of noble beings. These are the Blessed One's disciples. Such ones are worthy of gifts, worthy of hospitality, worthy of offerings, worthy of respect. They give occasion for incomparable goodness to arise in the world. I chant my praise to the Sangha. I bow my head to this Sangha. Andamayam ratanataya panamagatayo chehiwa samvega parikitana patancha banamase. Buddho susudo karuna mahayanawo yo chanta sudha baranyana lokano loka sapa pupa kile sagatako vandami buddham ahamaharenatam Dhammo padippo viyata sasatuno yomaga pakamata bedha binako lokutaro yocha tatata dipano vandami dhammam mahamadarenatam Sangho suketiya biyatiketa sanito yodita santo sugata nubodako lola pahino ariyo sumedaso vandami sangam mahamadarenatam Ichewam me kata pipujanayakam watutayam vadayatabi sankatam punyam mayayam mama sabupadawama hontu etasa pabhawe sithiya Hidata tagato loke upanyo araham sama sambuddho Dhammo chatte sito niyaniko upasamiko parinibaniko sambodhagami sugata pavedito Mayantam dhammam sudva hevam janyama Jati piduka, jara piduka, maranam pidukam, soka paridewa duka, domanasa upayasa piduka, apiyehi sampayogo duko, piyehi vipayogo duko, yampi jamya labati tampi dukkam sankitena panchupadakanda dukkha Seyatidam rupadana kando vedanyu panakando sanyupanakando sankara rupadana kando vinyanupadana kando ye sampadinyaya yadaramanoso bhagava evam bahulam sawake vinneti evam bhagacha panyassa bhagavato savakesu anusasani bahula pavyati rupamanicha vedanyaranicha sanyaranicha sankararanicha vinyanamanicha rupamanata vedanaranata sanyaranata sankararanata vinyanamanata sabe sankararanicha Samedamaranatati te mayamoti nyama jatiya jara maranena sokehi paridevehi dukehi tomanasehi upayasehi dukotina duka pareta apewa nyamimasa kewalasa dukkha kandasa antakiriyaya panyatati. Now let us chant our salutation to the Triple Gem and a passage to arouse urgency. The Buddha, absolutely pure with ocean-like compassion, possessing the clear sight of wisdom, destroyer of worldly self-corruption, devotedly indeed, that Buddha I revere, the teaching of the Lord, like a lamp illuminating the path and its fruit, the deathless, that which is beyond the conditioned world, devotedly indeed, that Dharma I revere, the Sangha, the most fertile ground for cultivation, those who have realized peace, awakened after the accomplished one, noble and wise, or longing abandoned, devotedly indeed, that Sangha I revere. This salutation should be made to that which is worthy. Through the power of such good action, may all obstacles disappear. One who knows things as they are has come into this world, and he is an arahant, a perfectly awakened being, purifying the way leading out of delusion, calming and directing to perfect peace, and leading to enlightenment. This way he has made known. Having heard the teaching, we know this. Birth is dukkha, aging is dukkha, and death is dukkha. Sorrow, lamentation, pain, grief, and despair are dukkha. Association with the disliked is dukkha. Separation from the liked is dukkha. Not attaining one's wishes is dukkha. In brief, the 5 focuses of identity are dukkha. These are as follows: attachment to form, attachment to feeling, attachment to perception, attachment to mental formations, attachment to sense consciousness. For the complete understanding of this, the Blessed One in his lifetime frequently instructed his disciples in just this way. In addition, he further instructed, form is impermanent, feeling is impermanent, perception is impermanent, mental formations are impermanent, sense consciousness is impermanent. Form is not self, feeling is not self, perception is not self, mental formations are not self, sense consciousness is not self. All conditions are transient, There is no self in the created or the uncreated. All of us are bound by birth, aging and death, by sorrow, lamentation, pain, grief and despair, bound by dukkha and obstructed by dukkha. Let us all aspire to complete freedom from suffering. Remembering the Blessed One, the Noble Lord and perfectly enlightened One, we who long ago attained Parinibbana, we have gone forth with faith from home to homelessness, and like the Blessed One, we practice the holy life, being fully equipped with the Bhikkhu's system of training. May this holy life lead us to the end of this whole mass of suffering. We're now a few minutes of samadhi. A short blessing for your happiness and well-being. Sabitiyo vivajantu sabarogo vinyasatu mate bhavata vantarayo sukhi dikayuko bhavam abhivadana silisa nichamuda pachayino Chataro Dhamma Vadanti Ayuvano Sukham Balam Bhavatu Sabha Mangalam Ragantu Sabha Devata Sabha Buddha Nupavena Sada Soti Bhavantu Te Bhavatu Sabha Mangalam Ragantu Sabha Devata Sabadama nubhavena sada soti bhavantu te bhavatu sabha mangalam ragantu sabha devata sabha sangha nubhavena sada soti bhavantu te. Sukhi hotu, sukhi hotu, sukhi hotu. Be happy and stay well. Araham Samma Sambuddho Bhagava Buddham Bhagavantam Abhivademi Swagato Bhagavata Dhammo Dhammam Namasami Supatipanno Bhagavato Sāvaka Sangho Sanghang Namami. The Lord, the perfectly enlightened and blessed One, I render homage to the Buddha, the Blessed One. The teaching so completely explained by him, I bow to the Dharma. The Blessed One's disciples who have practiced well, I bow to the Sangha.